Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the E100. It's a tier 10 German heavy tank and it's located on the south spawn of Mountain Pass under the command of Awppenheimer. And I think you can see 3 marks of excellence on his barrel. Well, that's not all. He's in platoon with his teammate who happens to be Rama 07 and he has 2 marks of excellence on his barrel. Now, the E100 is part of the Entwicklung series. It's a heavy tank that they started designing in 1943 and they didn't finish before the end of the war. In fact, they only had the chassis designed by the end of the war. And the current design of turret you see there is not the one that they were actually going to fit, because they were going to fit a mouse-type turret on the E100 chassis. And he fires his massive 15cm gun. It is a tank gun, a KWK. Doesn't get any hits there. There's Rama 07 just ahead of him in the 705A. Now, reload time is 16.51 seconds. He's got alpha damage of 750. Got heat rounds as well, 334 penetration on them, and high explosive rounds as well with 950 alpha, but only penetration of 85. And we've got some targets ahead of us now. Now, the only vulnerable part of the E100 is the top bar, the very big frontal plate, the lower plates. Going to the SDG. Oh, big roll, and he got a fire. 54 hit points from the fire, but 850 from 841 from the shot. Firing standard AP at the moment. T44. Yes, 800 hit points. High roll, but he was tracked by the SC1. Used his repair kit straight away. Turns sideways. Ouch! No. He turns sideways. You shouldn't really do that, because that exposes the weak side. And it puts one 834 into the ST1. The sides aren't actually particularly weak. It's the top of the armour, the top of the tank that's actually weak. They made it very vulnerable to arty fire and also to air attack. Oh, he just nukes that T69 101, but he's been tracked by the ST1 again. Or hit by the ST1. Deciding which target to go for. Side of the turret on the ST1 and he's out. Took a round there from the Leopard, his own team. Fired a round into the side. It was a heat round as well. Went through the front of the vehicle. Don't think it's really going to be a concern. I think the Leopard did apologise. Okay, we've got Tiger 2 ahead of us. Oh, 212 hit points. He's dead. That's 3 kills up now. And he's been hit by Arty. Tracked. Right, there's only one Arty on either side. There's a Scorpion. And he's dead. That's the 4th kill. Another 657 hit points. There's an SCG-1 on top of the cliff. On top of that mountain top. Batchat, 25 ton. And he's just sitting there. And now he's dead. Ammo racked out of existence. Took a round there from the SCG, but didn't go through. I think he's chasing after those tanks on the ice road. So's Rama 07. Rama's now got 2 kills, and Awppenheimer's got 5. Oh, now what happened to that round? Not sure where that one went. Didn't do any damage. But the Patton just took a round from Rama. Lining up. And the IS-3's dead. 569 from him, and that's the Top Gun. Now, the IS-4 is a one-shot, maybe. But the Patton is definitely a one-shot, and the Patton's dead. 579 hit points, that's 7 kills. One more, it's a Radley's. Takes a round from the IS-4. Rama's been tracked by the IS-4. Oh, and they finish him off. And that's the Radley Waters for Awppenheimer. This platoon is incredibly powerful. With a 705 and an E100 together, they can act as a devastating platoon if the players know what they're doing. Right, now there's a T110E5 somewhere around the corner. There he is. Who's going to get the E5? Okay, Rama puts a round into it. Line him up to the low plate. And he's gone. And that is 9 kills. One more, he gets the Pools medal. It appears that Schwarzpanzer or somebody took care of the SDG back at the enemy lights. Oh, that's the enemy Arty just killed by Rama, so he's got 3 kills now. That's the brothers in arms if they win the battle. And they've already got enough to get the crucial contribution as well. So it's a steep climb up. That's that lower plate that's so vulnerable to enemy rounds. You can see it took a heat round right through the front. So there's just 2 enemy tanks left. Oh, actually the Schwarzpanzer didn't take care of the SDG, he's still there. But that means there's a T44 out there somewhere. There he is! And there he was! And that's a Fool's Medal! And that's victory! Let's have a look at the end of battle stats for this one. Oh my god, look at this. It's an ace tanker for Awppenheimer in the E100. A absolutely fantastic game. Let's have a look at the medals. He managed to get a demolition expert for blowing up that Batchat 25 ton by firing a round right into the rear of him while he was looking the other way. He got a fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle. A duelist medal for taking down 2 tanks who did damage to him during the battle, a Hander God for surviving the battle having received damage from 4 different enemy vehicles, and a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 8 in that one. But here's the epic medals. He managed to get a Pools medal. He managed to kill 10 of the enemy. He did kill 10. So congratulations on that. He got a Brothers in Arms because he was in a platoon with someone and both of them managed to get at least 3 kills each. But they also picked up a crucial contribution because in fact actually they managed to get 13 kills even though they only needed 12. And he also, Awppenheimer also picked up a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the battle and a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. And the win rate for that battle was 10,082. A very, very high battle indeed. So, in fact, there's so many enemy tanks been destroyed that you have to scroll the page in order to see all of the vehicles that he hit. Amazing. Let's have a look at team scores. Well, there you have it. 6,783 hit points of damage. He only beat Rama by 600 odd hit points in the end because Rama managed to get 6,188. So between them, they had over or nearly 13,000 hit points of damage in that game. It's an absolute magnificent score, and we should say hello to Rama, who managed to get a win rate of 8,300. He managed to get the Brothers in Arms, the crucial contribution, and a steel wall during that battle. But when it came to the team scores and the number of kills, we can see that Awppenheimer managed to get 10, Rama managed to get 3, The Schwarzpanzer managed to get one, and why is there one missing? Well, actually, during the battle, we didn't see it. There was a T-54 lightweight on the enemy team. Here he is, Fang Killer, and he managed to crash. Yes, he actually managed to crash his tank, so he didn't become another kill for Awppenheimer and Rama, but I'm sure he would have if he wanted to. I'm sure he wanted to. And when it came to base XP, it was Awppenheimer right at the top with 1,317, and then Rama came up behind with 1,153 in total. The next highest scorer only had 703 base XP during that game, and the highest that the enemy could get was their STG. He managed 544 and bounced rounds off Awppenheimer's rear. Let's have a look at the detail report. Well, he fired 15 rounds during that battle. He got 13 direct hits, 13 penetrations, and did damage of 6,783 hit points, of which 657 were at more than 300 meters. He received 10 hits from the enemy. 3 of them were penetrations, 7 non-penetrations, and he also received 2 hits as a result of splash damage. He blocked damage of 1,890 hit points. He damaged 11 of the enemy, killed 10 of them, and did damage assistance of 356 hit points. On a premium count, he earned 83,246 credits, got 6,938 compensation when that Leopard shot him in the side, and that was one of the penetrating rounds. He shot him with a heat round, trying to aim for the enemy. Unfortunately, I think it was the ST1 he was trying to aim for, but he shot just as Awppenheimer moved forward, and of course the round went straight through the side of Awppenheimer's vehicle at close range. But after that compensation, his total came to 90,183 credits, and after repair, ammunition resupply and consumables, Awppenheimer still had 48,795 credits, and the reason for that is that he used mostly AP during that battle, which made it very, very easy for him to earn credits because the AP rounds aren't that expensive. He also received 15 bonds for that battle, and also earned 1,975 XP times 2 for the first victory of the day, took away 3,951. Well, that was an absolutely fantastic platoon carry, and the two of them stayed together watching after each other throughout that battle, and it was really great to see the way they handled the enemy. And I think there was only one big mistake made by Awppenheimer during that entire battle, was when he turned sideways onto the enemy, and that allowed them to put a round through his side. If he'd actually angled all the way through, I don't think they would have penetrated that easily. In fact, I think the Leopard might have been the only one who did manage to penetrate him, had that been the case, other than maybe the IS-4, because the IS-4 did fire a round into him. So, if you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.